Alright guys, so I got the Shoko rerun in Phantom Parade. Obviously, she's like the premier yellow buffer for the yellow team. And there isn't one for every type yet. Like blue hasn't really got one yet, but this is her, right? And as for her skills, her skill one's just a little bit of a free damage thing with a bit of a debuff on it. And then her skill 2's obviously the heal, which does a heal in conjunction to her curse energy stat. And it also removed 2 weakenable debuffs by 2 turns. So say you have like a poison that lasts for 4, it will decrease it to 2, right? Something like that. And then her skill 3 is going to be just a damage taken increase to target enemies, so it targets the enemy. And then alongside that, also do 55.26 at level 8 for 4 PT and CT for 3 turns to allies with the yellow attribute. And then as for her ult, it's kind of similar to skill 1 where she does damage, the damage don't increase, and also increases ult gauge full rate for all allies for 2 turns, right? And then she also has a bit of a heal for everyone here, kind of like Yuto, right? So that's her in a nutshell. She's a very good healer, obviously, and debuffer. Should you summon for her? I'd say if you don't have her, I would say if you chuck like 2 multis on her, it won't really hurt, right? Because we get the free one too. But if you're low on cubes, I'd say probably wait. You don't like need her, she just helps a lot, right? So as for the team, we're going to be taking this team into sweep. We have Shoko with the ult gauge, Kaido, you know, obviously get him with the taunt on phase 3 and switch into domain Gojo. We have Degumi and Zone Yuji. Before you get any further, please black flash like button for content and let's go. Alright, so we're in the fight, and obviously from here we can just buff a little bit and then go into the damage stuff. Like again, with Kaido here, we're gonna get so much curse energy where it won't really matter if we spam stuff a bit more, right? So we can just do the skill 3 here, and then we'll just spam skill 3 with Kaido, and we're no taunt until this point, right? Where we get the obviously the phase 3 and we can domain Gojo, all that stuff, right? And for Degumi, we're just gonna spam this. And Yuji, we can just do the ult gauge stuff. So obviously, if we play our cards right, we can 10 clear this pretty easily. Like we have Zone Yuji, we have Degumi. But then on the other hand, if we slip up or this guy ults on us in phase 3, you can get rid of our ult gauge, which does hurt a bit. So we need like just, you know, match our timing right, so we can obviously avoid that ult gauge, you know, little wipe, and we can domain with Gojo and Degumi a turn before that. Then we're chilling, right? So right now though, it's pretty, you know, simple. We're just gonna spam all this. Yuji will get his curse energy back pretty easily from Kaido, and right now we're looking pretty good. We can afford some damage here as well, because obviously everyone's, you know, he's so weak right now, this boss. But okay, let's do that again. Let's do that. Let's do sprint slash, sure, and let's do punch. Alrighty, so we're looking okay right now. Obviously it's still early, so it doesn't matter too much what we're really doing. Next turn we'll get the kill, which is nice, I guess. And yeah, this is an ult. It does wipe out ult gauge, so we need to make sure we're like aware of that, and it doesn't really impact us, right? So let's just go for a skill 2 here. Get the 3 hits. Hopefully a black flash would be nice, because obviously with Yuji, the more black flashes the better. But my boy sometimes, bro, I can't lie, just does not like hitting them like whatsoever. I'm talking, saying some battles you get 1 black flash out of 6 hits in his zone. It's actually kind of ridiculous, I can't lie. Like, bro, if he hits every black flash, he's doing like 3.5 mil per hit. It's actually insane. But then other times he just like, yeah, hey Charizard, bro, I don't like you, so I get like 1, which is the worst thing, because if you get all 3, it's such high damage. But you know, what can you do, right? Yuji just not our boy sometimes. What can I say? Okay, so we're in our domain now. We're just gonna spam this, I guess. Let's do that. Honestly, we can hold this until phase 3, and then we can get the ult gauge going and get the domain sooner. We need to remember that, right? So we need the domain as quickly as possible, so we can avoid that little ult wipe. Okay, so we're gonna do our first, obviously, zone now, and then come the 3rd stage for zone, we're gonna have all Megumi's debuffs, and we're laughing, right? So far, Shoko's, you know, she's here for the buff. Like, her heal is really helpful though, so you guys will see her heal in the later phases. But right now, her real role is only to like buff, right? Which I guess is a bit boring, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so let's go for you now. Actually, let's protect Shoko. Yeah, let's do that. Second one of you, and then first wave of the zone, let's do these 2. Then obviously next turn when we have as much debuff as possible. We're going to use the memory on Yuji, and we should be chilling. Okay, let's see how many black flashes we get, though. Okay, we got, what, 1? Okay, we take those. We're going to enter the next phase definitely here, so that's good at least, right? So let's just pop this now again. Let's do one more you. Let's do you, and we'll do... Okay, no, I want to go back on the first one. Do you on the first... Oh, we could have done both, eh? Oh, never mind. Okay, I forgot this for 2 turns, right, boys? Don't attack me. Alrighty, let's see what we do here. If we can get enough black flashes again, we should be chilling. We got 1, 2.6, very nice. And none there. So, okay, see what I mean? Like, bro, Zone Yuji is still showing his inconsistency, which sucks. But whatever, right? Okay, now let's just heal Shoko here while we get the chance. And we're going to go for one of those, and we'll do that. And let's just do this now. Get the ult gauge going. But again, we're in a pretty okay spot now, where next turn we can ult, and then get the ult gauge going with Gojo, and we're looking pretty good. So as long as Kaido dies, which he should. You know what? You know what? It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. If anything, we get more time to heal. So it's alright, boys. Okay, let's go. Nah, but the ult gauge though, man. Damn it. Okay. You, I guess. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm not really sure because Kaido's looking like he might not. Yeah, he's dead now, definitely. Alright. Okay. He's gonna like touch us here a little bit. Let's just do this anyway. Let's just see how much ult gauge we can get. Maybe we can get it now. I don't know. We'll see, right? Okay, let's go punch. There we go. Alright, let's see. Okay, Shoko's gonna help here a lot. Obviously with the ult gauge stuff, which obviously is really useful. I think she looks a bit demented though in some of her animations. Like not that one, but I don't know. Like she looks very like a puppet. Like you just see on the skills. I don't know, bro. Okay, we're kind of cooked here. I think we're gonna. Oh man. Okay. I might just need to open domain now, to be honest. Okay, yeah. Okay. We're going to open domain now, I think. And then we'll just overlap it with Gojo's when we have the debuffs on. So, I don't really see what other choice we have, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, we'll do that. So, let's just do one of you now, I guess. We can afford to not be in zone, though. That's okay. So, okay, let's do that. I guess we can just punch with you. Okay. Maybe I should have healed Shoko here. But Gojo just not critting, which is obviously a big shame. Okay, stun will be very useful though. Obviously we get no stun. Yeah, that's what I meant, like that stuff. Okay, at least Shoko's like, if Shoko died, it would have been a much bigger problem. So let's do that. Let's go for one more you, I guess. You, and then Enlighten Blow. And if all things match, we should get at least one Zone Yuji attack with the Gojo thing if he gets ult now. Of course not, right? Okay, no. We're actually all good. We're all good, boys. Alright, so, again, Shoko, her passive heals herself as well, which is so useful. But let's do... Oh, we only get one though, man. Okay, let's see what we do. If we kill, I don't care. You know what? I'm going to hold you for a turn then. Okay, let's do that, and we'll do that. I'm going to hold that until the turn... Okay, maybe I have Gojo in the wrong spot. I don't know. Either way, Shoko will have her butts for like 3 turns now, so not too bad, I guess. Okay, now we have to do it, right? Alright, so let's do you. Let's do you. I guess you, and then we'll just pop 2 of these. And let's see what we do. So obviously we have a fair amount of buffs, not the most as I wanted, but sometimes things don't go as planned. But this is Shoko anyway, right? If she's gonna help us support the team and get us like at the best spot possible, that's really all that matters, right? But obviously that has no debuff anymore. But you're just doing 3 mil, not on Black Flash, which is nice. And then not 3.2. Okay, I see the vision, bro. Low-key. Okay, so we have obviously no more Degami thing now, but we still do have, I think, probably 1. Okay, we have 262. We have 1399 and a break. Okay, so we might be able to kill here. Actually, obviously we'll see how it goes. If Yuji can land every Black Flash, we're in a very good spot. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, damage taken increase. Let's see, bro. Please do something, Yuji. I beg, bro. Bro, like, come on, man. If I hit all 3 there, I would have maybe killed. But, okay, well, either way, 9 on sweep, first try. Pretty good, I guess. But that is all for today's showcase, boys. I don't know how else I can show the support in action. Like, she did the heals, she did the buffs. Not really much to show, right? But overall, I'd say she's a very good yellow buffer. Probably the best one in the game in terms of pure buffing. Do I think you should summon? Again, she's, you know, very, very, very good. But there's Kusakabe coming out, who's also a goated yellow. So keep that in mind. And Shoko might not be the next batch of standard pool. So if you really want her, probably best chance to do it now. So again, she's a very good character, and that's all from me, boys. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to black flash that bunch of content. Road to 1k. We're trying to hit 1k by the end of the year. If we do, obviously a giveaway will occur, right? But that's all from me. I'll see you boys later. Peace.